So I would probably say that like personally to me it's a little bit interchangeable with coffee. That if I don't want to drink coffee today, but I also want like the same power as caffeine, I'll probably drink tea.
Yeah, I grew up with my grandparents. My grandfather, he loves drinking green tea, and he always drinks the most bitter green tea he can find. Like he's not drinking leaves, but he's drinking from the roots and the small particles of green tea, and it's just so bitter. But it's good for my health. Like drinking that tea makes me feel better on daily life. Like especially still in America, we don't get that many like accessible medicine as we are at home. So drinking tea is like self care, yay, better for my health.
Well, tea has always been something I've always quite enjoyed quite a bit. In terms of the ones I usually tend to have, I mean, I'm a big fan of Shy. That's always been my favorite tea. Even prior to Tea Club, that's always been something I really enjoy. And thanks to Tea Club, I've gotten into other stuff like I'm really a fan of Pour and Rice Pour. I think those are very, very nice. And so those are some of the ones that I personally really enjoy, both prior to joining Tea Club and after joining Tea Club.
Um, Definitely give me a sense of belonging because it's hard to be an international student at a white school like Wake Forest.
One reason why I love Tea Club a lot is that it's kind of opened a new world, in my eyes, like how, oh man, this is like a very interesting, and the way it's viewed in other cultures, I just find that very fascinating. I think Tea Club does a very good job at opening my eyes to that, to something I probably would not have found out about. There's different ways of doing it. There's the simple one where you just use the pot and then you just like pour the leaves in and then just, put the water in and then just pass it around. That's always good. I like the gong fu style quite a bit because that's more active because like you have to, you're much more active what you're making. You have to brew it. Then you gotta do certain things like brew it, like using the, like swishing around like with the top of the lid, and then you pour it. That's one reason why I enjoy it.
It's not like tea for tea's sake, but more like a mediator for social like bonding.
It's like the social aspect of it is what what really gravitated me towards it because like as a freshman, you don't really know a lot of people and all that. So you want to try to get to know people. I think Tea Club is a perfect way of doing that because you just go to the sessions and you get to talk to people you may not have before, and then you get maybe make some new friends. Both do something cool, learn about tea and drink tea, but also just form new connections that can last that can be with you for the rest of your life.
So I joined Tea Club, where you can find good people for conversation and drinking good tea, and you can share the tea with other people and like talk to you about people. It has very strong personal significance to me because it's one thing I did in college that's totally voluntary, but I spend probably more hours than any other activity in school, probably studying as well.
I do think tea plays a really important role in various forms of social interaction.
Yeah, like everywhere you go, especially the older generation, you can see them walking around with their like vacuum glass cups, and they'll just put their tea leaf inside and add a lot of hot water wherever they go. And like during summer, winter, any time of the year, and any time during the day, they have their own tea with them. So, yeah. Russia, they drink their tea. Their tea is wild. I probably would be drinking their tea with vodka, but whatever. Europe? Okay, I haven't really tried that much European tea, but I suppose they have some tea of a kind. So yeah, it's great. Like somehow it's kind of universal across culture, but every different culture we have different tea, and I love seeing that diversity.